Number 16, Amadou Gadillo. Number 21, Palmer Lawrence. Number 30, Luka Pekovic. And number 36, Mark Skelton. The head coach of Oklahoma Wesleyan is Jamie Peterson. And now the starters for your Central Methodist Eagles. Defender number 5, Tom Helion. Defender number 6, Basil Erne. For number 10, Christian Sanchez. For number 11, Sandro Santiago.
You guys just gotta be quiet over
For number 14, Billy Sotukwami. For number 18, Stefano Capisi.
I'm gonna go with the other
Number 20, Marcos Herman. Number 23, Alessandro Lacerti. And number 24, Theo Klein. The coach of Central Methodist is Alex Nichols, assisted by Eli Sherman, Jasper Krasinski, Jack Rose, and Adrian Gutierrez. Your 2021 Central Methodist Eagles. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the other thing.
Oh, there's stuff's in there. Yeah, I'll just wait.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
Go ahead and mute him then.
Testing, testing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fayette. This is Central Methodist Eagles men's soccer on heartconferencenetwork.com. We're underway about 13 minutes in, closing in on 13 minutes into this match. Oklahoma Wesleyan and Central Methodist. So, apologize for the audio difficulties to start. At least we got the feed going, so you didn't miss it. If you've been watching on heartconferencenetwork.com, you didn't miss any action. But now we got we can actually narrate what's the action on the pitch right now. So the story coming in, it's the number 1 ranked team versus the number 2 ranked team, Central Methodist against Oklahoma Wesleyan, in an interconference clash between the KCAC and the Heart of America Athletic Conference, and the champions from each respective conference as well. Oklahoma Wesleyan coming in 11-0 and winning the KCAC running away. Central Methodist on Wednesday night just possible slide tackle there. Foul called, and we'll have a clock stoppage. So far end. So I let Sherte slide on the slide tackle to. So when to get a visual on that, on the downed Oklahoma Wesleyan player, but it's attempted slide tackle on a break by Lecherte. And a yellow card will be assessed to Lecherte. Yellow card assessed to number 23, Alessandro Lecherte of Central Methodist. So a breakout 3 on 1 defender, not including the goalie. Lecherte slide tackling the far side player. So referee recording it in his notebook. The player is number 4, Augie Stevich. We'll get the starters out to you for this big clash of number 1 versus number 2 right here from Fayette. Glad you're with us. The KCAC champions, the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles, and the champions of the Heart of America Athletic Conference, the Central Methodist Eagles. And possibly what I could frame as a what-if game, if for lack of a better term. Stevich gets his free kickoff into the box, headed out by one of the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles. So it'll be goal kicks for Central. Camerlengo to take it. So both these teams wrapping up conference play as of this Saturday, and with both conference championships wrapped up in their respective leagues, you could see this match today between number 1 and number 2 as a measuring stick match for both squads as we close in on the NAI National Tournament, where Central Methodist is looking to get back to that championship game and reclaim that national championship that eluded them last year. The same story goes for Oklahoma Wesleyan, looking to advance just one step further in the national tournament, which would have been a national champion, eventually falling to the eventual champion, Missouri Valley, last spring. And Central, we all know the story there, falling to their rivals Missouri Valley this past spring as well in the NAI semifinal. So, starters for Oklahoma Wesleyan coming into tonight's match, 15-1 overall, 11-0 in KCAC play, winning it running away. They've got it wrapped up. They're testing themselves against the number 1 team in the country. Alex Vitizzoni wears number 1. He is in goal. So Oklahoma Wesleyan has sort of a platoon type deal when it comes to their goalies. It's like either of them split time. So for Vitizzoni, 1.14 goals against average, 19 saves and 8 goals allowed. And their other goalie, a grad student who may see time during this match, he's from Podgorica, Montenegro. is number 0, Matija Gligorovic. He's a transfer from Georgia Gwinnett. 2019 and 2020 and NAI All-American honorable mention. So Gligorovic, expect to see him at some point in this match as Oakwood takes it in, edge of the box, challenged by Bunk. Bunk still challenging just outside the box, will cross out front for... He was looking for Luka Pekovic. Oklahoma Wesleyan taking it back. Here's Luka Lukic. Eagles looking to clear, and they'll take back possession. So on the pitch, Alfio Bertini wears number 3 from Sao Paulo, Brazil. He's a senior. And this Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles team is loaded with all-conference selections from years past, multiple times for several of them as well. Bertini, no exception. He was a 2020 NAI All-American honorable mention as well, and a KCAC all-conference selection last year as well. Here comes this match, 14th start, 4 goals on 5 shots. Augustevich, the senior from Beograd, Serbia, he'll be playing defender. 2020 KCAC honorable mention the year prior. Stevic on the year, 16th start, mainly setting up his teammates. He's got 7 assists on the year. Foul on near side. Lacerti disagreeing with the call. Possibly agreeing with it though. So foul on Central. Oklahoma Wesleyan will take over. Just near midfield. So number 5, Julia Bello. He's midfielder. He's a senior from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. And the accolades on Bello, outstanding. A steady climb since his freshman year. He was a 2018 third-team NAIA All-American, 2019 second-team All-American, and most recently in 2020, he was named a first-team All-American. He was also the 2020 NAIA Scholar Player of the Year. 2020 KCAC first-team selection and the Defensive Player of the Year. So Bello, one of the marquee players on this Eagles squad. Victor Crispim, number 7, from Itabira, Brazil. 2020 KCAC second team selection and an offsides call. Crispim's a junior, wears number 7 on the year. 14th start, 3 goals, 5 assists. Another player to watch here on Oklahoma Wesleyan is this gentleman, number 10, Stefan Lukic. 16th star of the year, and he has definitely filled up the stat sheet. 11 goals, 17 assists, and very much could be the player of the year in the KCAC. Number 11, Luka Lukic, no relation to Stefan Lukic, sophomore from Beograd, Serbia. Lukic on the season also fell into the stat sheet in his own right. He's a sophomore. He's got 12 goals and 9 assists, and this is start number 13 for him. Amadou Gadillo, senior from Toulon, France. 2020 KCAC second team selection, wears number 16. 12th start of the year, 1 goal, 2 assists. As the CMU Eagles take it near side, Licerte looking for Campisi, a little bit too much there. Goal kick Vitizzoni. Number 21, Palmer Lorenz, a sophomore from Barcelona, Spain. On the year, 12th start, 3 goals, 2 assists on the year on 25 shots. And then we get to the 2 graduate transfers, both transferring from University of Northwestern Ohio. The first one being number 30, Luka Pekovic, graduate from Savonio, Serbia. Pekovic on the year, 8th start, 1 goal to his credit. Playing in the back of the midfield. And he was a 2020 NAIA All-American honorable mention. So was his teammate, number 36, Mark Skelton, both transferring from University of Northwestern Ohio. Skelton's from Glasgow, Scotland on the year. 14th star of the year, 1 assist. Primarily in defensive duties. As well have a sub for Central. Substitution for Central on the pitch, number 19, Jeremiah Johnson. So the starters for Central, going with the slight changes in the starting lineup compared to recent matches. Stefano Camerlengo in goal, last year's 2020 first team NAI All-American and National Championship All-Tournament team. From Pescara, Italy, he's a sophomore, wears number 1. Camerlengo on the year. 13th start of the year. Missed 2 or 3 matches due to injury to his shoulder. Now he's back assuming his regular role. .19 goals against average. 24 saves, 2 goals allowed in what would be his 13th match. Jesse Bank, center back from Groningen, Netherlands. He's a graduate student. 14th star of the year, 3 goals on the year. And his center back running mate getting the start today is Tom Irion, number 5, the sophomore from Stuttgart, Germany. Last year, a first-team NAI All-American, but recently he's been getting healthier and healthier the more he's been as the year has progressed, and now he's looking to assume the role once more as a center back that netted him that first-team All-American selection. So if Alex Nichols could get Tom Irion going, it would be a major shot in the arm going into the postseason. Basil Erne wears number 6, the freshman from Uticon am See, Switzerland. Erne on the year, 15th start, 2 goals, 2 assists. Christian Sanchez, All-American selection last season. As we have a card. It looks like it was assessed to Tom Irion, but we'll see if we can get a confirmation on that. Actually, it was assessed to Jesse Bank. Yellow card assessed to Central Methodist, number 3, Jesse Bank. So that's the 3rd yellow card in this match for both teams, as we'll have a free kick. As Augie Stevich will take it. Stevich, left footer away as the Oak Blue crashes. Header looking for the upper left half. Not quite enough on a collision. Collision between Klein and Stevich. And there'll be a foul on Stevich. Free kick Central. So Sanchez, the All-American himself, a junior from Bogota, Colombia, wears number 10. Sanchez on the year. 15th start, 5 goals, 3 assists. The leading goal scorer on this Eagles squad, number 11, Alessandro Salvadego, junior from Belluno, Italy, who looks to get into the All-Conference and All-American conversation this season. Primary striker on this Eagles squad, he has 14 goals in what would be his 15th start of the year. 5 assists to his credit as well. Billy Ojibwami wears number 14 from Zwijndrecht, Netherlands. He's a senior on the year. 12th start of the year, 6 goals, 1 assist. Stefano Campisi, the freshman, was definitely part of a lot of the action against Clark this past Saturday. He's from Milano, Italy, wears number 18. Campisi on the year, 13th start, 4 goals, 6 assists. Marcos Herman gets the start as well. 14th start, 6 goals, 4 assists. He wears number 20, an All-American in his own right as well. Alessandro Leccerti getting the start tonight. Plays defender, sophomore from Monselice, Italy. For him to fulfill the fullback role. This is Oklahoma Wesleyan taking it up into their offensive third. So number 2 team in the nation. Expect the Eagles to be tested on both thirds. There's Campisi taking it up near side. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Campisi near side, challenged by Skelton. Out of bounds, throw in for Central. So Charity on the year. This is his 6th start, 1 assist on the year. And we close out the field players with Theo Klein, sophomore from Strasbourg, France. Klein on the year. 10th start of the year, 7 goals, 2 assists. And we already have a sub coming in for Central that has already come in the form of Jeremiah Johnson, number 19, from Columbia, Missouri. He's a freshman. The throw in for Johnson. And caught by Vitizzoni. Vitizzoni, he'll throw it out, looking, and he'll just hold on to it. Jeremiah Johnson on the year. 5th start of the year, 1 assist. A couple subs coming in for 1 on each team. It's the old dual mascot match. We got 2 Eagles versus Eagles. I'll try to keep the term Eagles to a minimum. Across for Salvadego, looking for Zojabwami, a chance, and it rolls just wide right. That will be a corner for Central, though. So Zojabwami just got just a little bit on it. Looked like enough to get it past the goalie, Vitizzoni. Just roll in the wrong direction. Substitution for Central. Checking in for Central Methodist, number 13, Hunter Gillum. Checking in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 32, Lucas Morrow. So Morrow and Gillum checking in. Gillum, the senior from Neosho, Missouri. This will be his 9th appearance of the year. As Central gets it away, header out by Okwu. So Tommy looking to take it back. Nope. That was Basil Erne. My apologies. A lot more action for these 50-50 balls. There's definitely a noticeable difference in speed. Salvadego from deep. Gets one past Vitizzoni, but it's wide. I also checked in number 32, Lucas Morrow. Morrow on the year. The graduate student. Actually, he's a freshman. 8 goals, 1 assist on the year. So head coach Jamie Peterson looking to instill more offense. Another corner for Central. It's like Marcos Herman to take it. Herman to kick the free. Closing in on minute 30 here in the first half. Attempted header by Salvadego. See what they make to keep the cycle stay in Central's offensive third. Corner kick this time far side. This time it'll be Christian Sanchez to take it. He had an assist last match against Clark. In a game where Central just blitzed out to a 5-0 lead and never looked back. Kick one in for Theo Klein. Sanchez, possible cross there. We'll get it back far side, near side. As well, counter attempt by Victor Crispum. They're unable to keep it in the offensive zone for Central. So next dead ball for Oklahoma Wesleyan. We'll have a sub coming in. This will be Philip Kavich, a sophomore from Beograd, Serbia. A lot of players from Beograd, Serbia on this Eagles squad, this Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles squad. But CMU looking to be the aggressors early. This will be their third corner kick within the past 2 minutes. Tap in by Christian Sanchez last time. Let's see what he does this time. Both Eagle defenders stationed at the net. Header looking for Salvadego, tipped by Vitazzoni. And Oklahoma Wesleyan looking to counter. Taking it upfield is Luka Lukic. Challenged by Marcos Herman, and now kicked out by Hunter Gillum. So Oku in possession. There's 2 subs coming for them. Checking in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 15, Philip Kavich, and number 9, Jorge Velasco. So Velasco and Kavich on the year. We'll start with Kavich, wears number 15. He's a sophomore. 17th appearance of the year. 2 assists to his credit offensively. Primarily playing in a 13:56 remaining. Central takes it up. PC and Stevich will just kick it back to Vitazzoni. Also checked in number 9, Jorge Velasco. He's a freshman. This is appearance number 16 for him. He's got 4 goals to his credit. So challenged by Irion and Christian Sanchez. All near midfield. Erne. Get it back to Sanchez. And Klein on the break, but would have been called offsides there. I know this is just an interconference friendly between both these teams. Oakwood representing the KCAC, and of course Central Methodist representing the Heart. Definitely a lot at stake from a competitive standpoint. And pretty easy to say when it's the number 1 ranked team in the nation and the number 2 team ranked in the nation going at it. So no title will be won today, but expect this is a possible national tournament match preview here. As Cumberland will throw in. Near side. That's Gillum. Gillum back to Campisi. Got some room. Looking for Salvadego far side. And a little bit slow to the punch on that one. So throwing for Oklahoma Wesleyan. So 1 sub coming in for each team. Possible mistake by... Actually, maybe asking for a different ball. So Philip Kavich, he wanted a different ball, but really just they're counting that one as a throw-in. So a break for Central. Hunter Gillum to throw in. Checking in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 25, Tiago Larindo. And for Central, number 17, Neil Zacharias. So Zacharias will check in, or replace Billy Zojibuami. We'll take a look at Larindo's stats first. Larindo wears number 25 as Gillum throws in. He's looking for a bonk on that one. We'll just do it all over again. So, Zacharias on the year. The sophomore from Berlin, Germany, wears number 17. 13th appearance on the year, 1 goal to his credit. As Gillum throws in once more and finds Lucas Morrow. So Oklahoma Wesleyan team looking to retrieve any pass within the offensive third of Central, and they look to break out and expect a counter, but possible chance here for Klein. Gets it in, held. Christian Sanchez held. No call for Oak Woo. Sanchez wanted the foul call on Amadou Gadillo, which would have led to a PK on that one. Considering the position of that one, but no call. Vedazzoni, goal kick. So Tiago Lorindo, the senior, on the year, 12th appearance of the year, primarily in bench duty. He's got 1 goal to his credit. Expect a lot of quick transitions between each offensive third. Both teams extremely athletic in their own right, hence the rankings. Possible chance for Morrow. But Camerlengo able to get to it before he gets in trouble, and a push off over near goal. Will definitely be a card. The referee definitely looking for a card on this one. This Lucas Morrow. Just ran into Camerlengo as he was taking his goal kick. And there'll be a yellow on Morrow. Yellow card assessed number 32, Lucas Morrow of Oklahoma Wesleyan. So we'll try the goal kick again, Camerlengo. He's looking to set and get his center backs aligned. This Eagles team, Camerlengo usually likes to bomb it deep, look off to the sides, looking for one of his teammates. Looks like this time the Central will look to build slow. We'll just get into the side. Filipkovic, nice move on Salvadego to juke him. There's Vedazzoni, 50-50 ball. Gillen will get it back to Camerlengo. It's towards midfield for another 50-50. A foul on Oklahoma Wesleyan. A correction, foul on Central. So this is Mark Skelton to take it. So Skelton and Pekovic, both transfers from the University of Northwestern Ohio. Both NAI All-American selections in their back in 2020, both as honorable mentions. As Oklahoma Wesleyan so close to that ultimate prize, the national championship, before falling to Missouri Valley. Definitely 2 welcome reinforcements to this Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles squad. Is looking to finish the job this November. The same story goes with number 0, Matija Gligorovic. Although he's a transfer from Georgia Gwinnett. Gligorovic, expect to see him at some point in this match as we have a foul called near midfield. It's like Campisi and Julia Bello colliding. They shake hands. No real venom in this rivalry, but definitely looking at this match as a prize fight of sorts. A prize fight between 2 top contenders in the NAI. Possible foul called as Lucas Morrow got a little bit too much hand on Tom Idion from behind. So Idion's still down. Lucas Morrow, he already has a yellow. May not get a red here. But just a possible warning. Gonna walk in that tightrope there. Zerion looking to walk towards the trainer. Well, the sub for Central will be Jayton Johnson on for the CMU Eagles. Alex Nichols pleading his case along with Hunter Gillum. More or less, maybe just trying to change the perspective on that one. This may work a little bit later. Substitution for Central, checking in number 2, Victor Antello. So Victor Antello on for Central. This is appearance number 13 for the freshman, wearing number 2. 1 goal, 1 assist on the year. Possible chance for Klein, and he's called offsides. So 5:30 remaining first half. Very fast and furious pace between both squads, but over the past 15 minutes, Central definitely been controlling it at midfield and in their own offensive third. Kind of a theme of how it's been going with their hard opponents as well. Those all the stuff for Central coming in. Jayton Johnson checking in. Checking in for CMU number 9, Jayton Johnson. Checking in for Oklahoma Wesleyan number 27, Kevin Petermici. Peter Michi on for Oklahoma Wesleyan, wearing number 27. He is a sophomore. Peter Michi on the season. 10th appearance of the year, 1 assist. And for Central, the ever acrobatic Jayton Johnson. Where's number 9? Johnson on the year. He's been racking up quite a few assists as of late. 1 goal, 4 assists on the year. In appearance number 13. So throw in for Jayton. Looking for Yesabank. As well, chance for Sanchez. Across for Yesabank and saved by Vedazzoni. So Sanchez trying to create his own shot. Actually getting it to Yesabank in sort of a look at what I found shot, but able to get it towards net, but Vedazzoni standing right in front of him. Possible slide tackle, Gillum, foul on Central. Ball will be placed in midfield, free kick Okwu. .3:15 remaining first half. As Oklahoma Wesleyan getting it in the proximity of the box. Central able to clear it out for the time being. But Okwu going near to far. And create a chance of their own. Far side. Far side, this is Kavic. Kavic for Gadio. Amadou Gadio. So chance for Jorge Velasco. Edge of the box. Now into the box. Attempted shot by Lukic, blocked by Central. Here comes Okwu once again, looking for a cutting. Augustevich was Julia Bello. pass goes wide. Jayden Johnson to throw in. 2:16 remaining, first half. Oku takes it back. There's one lofted for Jorge Velasco. Velasco going far side, challenged by Yessa Bonk. Bonk maintaining control. Trying to get back to Camerlengo. Inadvertently, a little bit too much on that one. Goes out of bounds. Out of the end zone. Corner kick for Okwu. Inside 2 minutes remaining. It's been raining hard all day here in Fayette, off and on. So sometimes you may have to account for the wet ball. You're not being kicked the way you want it to, as number 4, Augie Stevich, to kick the corner. I don't really like to dwell in what ifs, but this would have been the national championship final if Central was able to be victorious against Missouri Valley. This will header, but it's still off of Central. We'll have another corner, and Azlarne kind of taking inventory right now. Looks like he'll be all right, though. One minute remaining. As we hit the 1 minute mark in the first half, it's like Oklahoma Wesleyan just kind of taking their time on the corner. Possibly don't want to give a counter attack, a counter chance for Central. So Augie Stevich to take it. Stevich gets it away, left footer. An attempted clear by Campisi. And Oku will just head it back to Vitazzoni. So I guess a bonk near midfield. Kicked out of the back, kicked out of the end zone. The goal kick for Central, but they may just be content with a 0-0 result at the half. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. At the end of the first half of play, the score is 0-0. Oklahoma Wesleyan and Central Methodist. So Camerlengo will just let the clock run out. We're 0-0 at the half. Definitely a lot of back and forth action between both teams. The number one ranked Central Methodist Eagles. The number 2 ranked Oklahoma Wesleyan University Eagles. And what is possibly a national championship tournament preview here in Fayette. Glad you're with us here from Fayette, watching on the HeartConferenceNetwork.com. 45 minutes in the books. We'll have another 45 on the way for you in about 15 minutes. We'll see you then. And CMUEagles.com. and gentlemen, welcome back to Fayette, Missouri. The Central Methodist Eagles and Oklahoma Wesleyan University Eagles, a KCAC heart clash here in Fayette between conference champions in their respective conferences. The KCAC, represented by the champions of their conference, the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles, and the champions of the heart, your CMU Eagles. So 0-0 score at the half, 45 minutes in. The Central looks to make it back to the field. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the field your 2021 Central Methodist Eagles. Importantly, a prize fight here in Fayette between the number 1 ranked CMU Eagles and the number 2 ranked Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles, and it has definitely lived up to the billing thus far. Both teams having plenty of chances of their own in the match. A slight dominance by Central on their own offensive third, possessions-wise. So we'll take a look at the stats for the first half. Central Methodist leading the shot category 5 shots to 2. 4 of them on goal compared to Oklahoma Wesleyan 1 for them. 5 corners for Central, 2 for Oklahoma Wesleyan, and 2 cards on each side. Number 2, Oakwoo. Number 1, CMU. And a possible national championship preview. What a prize fight here in Fayette. Glad you're with us. Here we go, second half. Oklahoma Wesleyan going left to right this time around. CMU going right to left. CMU in the home whites. Interior green stripe out front as Salvadego looks to pursue, but headed out by Mark Skelton. The Eagles will keep it in their own zone. Possible chance for Klein. Klein in the box. Couldn't quite secure it. Cleared out by Oakwoo. Taken back by Marco Sermon. Victor Crispum. Near side. So Oakwoo in their all navies with faded stripes going vertical across their kits, and solid white numbering for Central, solid green numbering. So that is a foul on Victor Crispum on Billy Zojabwami. Free kick for CMU. So most of the main starting 11 in for Central. Camerlengo in goal, including Bunk, Irion, Erne, Sanchez, Salvadego, Campisi, Herman, Lacerti, and Klein. When Salvadego hounded by 3 Oklahoma Wesleyan defenders. A foul and a whistle called. So a free kick outside. Just outside the box near side. Salvadego was looking to push. Tripped up by, looked like Victor Crispum on it. Offensive opportunity for Central, Billy Zojabwami and Christian Sanchez. I'm going to see who takes the free one. And Zojabwami will vacate. Whistle blows. Free kick away. Looks to be curve headed by Pekovic. Of a stoppage Looked like an elbow by. It's looking like an elbow by Luka Pekovic. And they're calling a possible handball in that one. A foul occurring inside the box. Foul occurring. And the ref's calling a handball on this one. That'll be inside the box. That'll be a penalty kick for Central. So possibly the biggest moment in the match thus far between both these top-ranked opponents. Number 1 Central, number 2 Oklahoma Wesleyan. This will be Alessandro Salvadego to take the free against number 1 Alex Vitizzoni. Salvadego against Vitizzoni on the PK. Pivotal moment of the match here. At the 42-minute mark, Salvadego will kick the PK against Vitizzoni. Salvadego, right footer, got it, goal! So Salvadego powering it through upper left half. Vitizzoni just a little too delayed to it. The Central Methodist Eagles on the board 1-0. Eagles goal scored on the PK by number 11, Alessandro Salvadego. Time of the goal, minute 49. So the handball from Luka Pekovic proves to be very, very damaging. As Central takes a 1-0 lead in the match 42 minutes to go, second half. Would have been a hotly contested contest to begin with. The collision near side. A foul on Crispum. Christian Sanchez to take it for Salvadego. That's goal number 15 on the air in as many matches. Christian Sanchez takes it. You got Theo Klein near side. Gets one back for Salvadego, looking for a give and go. And be kicked out by Julia Bello. Correction, that's Victor Crispum. Throwing for Central. So Basil Erne, it's Hunter Gillum remaining on for Central to start the second half. He'll throw in. Eagles scattered across the box. Looking for a header. Header for Klein, possibly. Campisi will just get it back to Marcos Herman, who will get it back to Camerlengo. 50-50 ball just outside the Eagles' third. And Okwu taking back possession. Bertini out to Stefan Lukic. Challenged by Sanchez and Herman. Attempt to clear. So Oklahoma Wesleyan getting into the box. There's a possible chance for them. Amadou Gadillo. Was looking for one, going outside to Luka Lukic. He wouldn't make the cut that he wanted, though. Back to the center back. That's Irion going far to near, looking for Theo Klein. 50-50 ball there, and they roll in favor of Okwu. Throw in for the Okwu Eagles. It's kind of a tricky scenario in these double mascot matches. Eagles versus Eagles, to where it's very easy to fall into the habit of saying Eagles. I think on the PA I did that, so the Oakwood faithful here. Hopefully not getting the wrong idea, but once Salvadego's name was mentioned, clearing up the confusion there, but very old habits die hard. Very, very easy to fall into that trap. Speaking of dual mascots around the NAI, if I could think of some off the top of my head, there's a 50-50 ball near midfield. Looks like Oklahoma Wesleyan looking to take back possession, but Herman getting it to Bunk near side. Looking for Salvadego. And he finds Billy Zojabwami. They are on sides. Looking for Campisi. Possible chance, and he is ruled off sides. The first tally coming very quickly in the second half. After 45 minutes of back and forth. Credited to Alessandro Salvadego. Minute 49. As Herman takes it from Victor Crispum. Sanchez. Victor Herman. Two defenders working. Klein. Sanchez. The two Instagram viral celebrities on Overtime FC. Shout out. And one off of Klein. Out of bounds. Sideline. Going the other way. Eagles still swarming. This is Stefan Lukic, who very well maybe the 2021 KCAC Player of the Year, and also a first-team NAI All-American. Accolades scattered across both of these squads. Multiple-time All-Conference selections, including Bertini, Stevich, Bello. Pretty much anyone who's in the starting lineup has a possible chance for Oakwood as they look to get it into their offensive third, but clear out by Central. We'll get it back to their center backs. Victor Crispum being hounded by Zojabwami, and Herman takes it upfield. Looking for Theo Klein. And Vitizzoni going out of his box to go grab the ball, and may have been stepped on by Klein. Smart play to prevent a break there. Vitizzoni looking a little worse for the wear after that one. Hopefully he's all right. And attempts to stand up, and then then sits back down. It kind of just depends on where. He was stepped on by Klein. Definitely no malicious intent intended there. We're just both trying to play a loose ball. So clock stopped. 35:47 remaining second half. I guess in the start of the broadcast, this Oklahoma Wesleyan team, they like to run a platoon system when it comes to their goalies. So Vitizzoni getting the start today. He's still in. Looks like he's up all right. Taking inventory. Looks like he'll play on. Free kick for Oakwood. It's at the edge of their offensive third. As Alfio Bertini looking to kick it away. The senior from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Ready on header. Hunter Gillum at the 50 near midfield. Oakwood still going to take possession. Who was it off of? They rule in favor of Oklahoma Wesleyan. Zamadou Gadillo will hand it to his teammate Crispum, Victor Crispum, and he'll throw in. So looking at the statistics for Oakwood, as far as their goalies go, the very, very close to even regarding the minutes played. So Vitizzoni getting the start today. He's played the entire match so far. 19 saves on the season, the 1.14 goals against average in This would be appearance number 11. And Matija Gligorovich, he's a grad student, a transfer from Georgia Gwinnett. So great depth on their goalie depth chart. A shot. That was Luka Lukic. Just about 5 yards wide left of the net. And we'll have a sub for Central. Checking in for CMU number 2, Victor Hantello. So Hantello will check in, the freshman out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Hantello, 13th appearance on the year, 1 goal, 1 assist. 6 shots on goal for Hantello in limited time. Tello on for Central. So, Gligorovich, a grad student out of Podgorica, Montenegro, 2-time All-American honorable mention selection in 2020 and 19. And also a handball from Salvadego. Suppose we're looking for a yellow here. Just a little bit of frustrated at himself for his mistake there. So no card we play on. Bertini to kick the free. Let's head it out by Antello. And for Yesa Bonk. Yesa Bonk, also graduate himself out of Groningen, Netherlands. Something to make of note. This is the last home regular season match for Central on the men's soccer side, but we didn't do any senior day festivities today. As of right now, it looks like those will be scheduled for the first round of the Hart Conference tournament, which I believe would be the 5th of November, the Hart quarterfinals. Salvadego far side will get one for Campisi, maybe on sides. Campisi, he's got Klein, if you can get it to him. And blocked by Vitizzoni. Disrupting that cross, good save. Klein was all by himself on the near side. Hopefully a great chance for them. And possible one for Salvadego, offsides. Vitizzoni to take it away. It's a little bit surprising between both these goalies in this platoon system. In 16 matches played, only. Well, I guess they're not counting because they don't play the entire match. They don't count the clean sheets. But let's take a look at the game log here. So Oklahoma Wesleyan coming in 15-1 overall, 11-0, 13-game winning streak. Yeah, well then, not too many clean sheets recorded by this Oku Eagles team. So they've only had one clean sheet within the last 5 matches. Their most recent match against the McPherson Bulldogs back in Bartlesville. We have a down Oklahoma Wesleyan player on the far side. It's Palmer Lorenz, the sophomore out of Barcelona, Spain. So in their last 5 matches against, it's like four KCAC opponents and 1 non-con. 8-0 victory against McPherson on the 22nd. Then it goes 3-1 victory against Southwestern. Then against the Friends Falcons 2-1. At Bethel, they're victorious 4-1. And back on October 12th, a rematch of the national championship final, back from the 2020-21 slate, where I don't have the log in front of me, but I think Oklahoma Wesleyan blitzed out to a 4-0 lead in that one and never looked back. It's a little bit of a comeback mounted by Missouri Valley, but just a dominant showing by the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles. So free kick far side for Okwoo. So a sub coming in for the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles. Out of Bartlesville, Oklahoma. If I had to estimate the drive here, I know it takes 4 hours to get to Wichita, and then you have to go a little bit further south there. Possibly like a 5-6 hour drive from here, or to here. So hope you got your gas money. Free kick Okwoo, far side. So Stefan Lukic is more or less trying to read the defense, see how they go with it. We'll kick it out. There's a cross. So back towards the net. It's possible one chance for Crispum, and he kicks it wide. Central possession, probably their best chance of the night. Substitution for Oklahoma Wesleyan, checking in number 2, Edgar Risi Osuna. So Edgar Risi Osuna, the junior, this is appearance number 17 for him. Osuna on the year, 3 assists to his credit offensively, primarily as a defender. And he is from Colmenar Viejo, Spain. Oh, possible mistake by Central. Here's a chance, and that's a goal for Okwoo. That's Stefan Lukic. Stefan Lukic with the equalizer. We are tied 1-1 with 26:57 remaining second half. So a break. Small mistake in that one. Central defense not able to get back in time as we have a couple subs coming in. Oklahoma Wesleyan goal scored by number 10, Stefan Lukic. His 12th of the season. Time of the goal, 26:57 remaining, second half. Neil Zachariah checking in for Central. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are equal once again. 1 goal from each squad. Salvadego off the penalty kick in minute 49. And now, at minute 65, the presumptive player of the year in the KCAC, Stefan Lukic. First team All-American selection last year on a break on Central. Just too late to get back to that one. It was just Lukic and Camerlengo, and Lukic won that one. Checking in for Central, number 9, Jayton Johnson. So this current result pretty reminiscent of the women's soccer match taking place earlier today, but their match was located at a neutral site over at Overland Park with And there's a foul. There's a foul on Central. That was maybe Velasco trying to sell the call there to get a card for Central, but crowd not exactly buying it. The foul occurred to Victor Antello. Velasco up, and he's jogging under his own power. He got a little shaken up on that one, but some people may not care for the theatrics of the flop, but tactically, smart move to help your team. There's one for Salvadego. He would have been on sides had Bertini mishandled that one. Central getting it back, Hunter Gillum. The foul call, that'll be on Crispum. Hunter Gillum down far side. There's this line supine right now. Still moving, just kind of just looking to gain his take inventory right now. I was like, Gillum will be all right. Maybe just had the wind knocked out of him for a little bit. So free kick Central near midfield, far side. So Jabwami to take it. We're equal here in Fayette. Penalty kick goal for Salvadego. And then Stefan Lukic, who's won about 80% of the KCAC Player of the Week honors, with a goal of his own. The number 1 ranked CMU against number 2 ranked Oklahoma Wesleyan, and it has definitely lived up to the billing thus far. So like I was saying earlier, the women played Oklahoma Wesleyan, but the match didn't occur here in Fayette. It occurred at Overland Park. So Central actually breaking out to a lead in the second half after a 0-0 tie at the half. So it's kind of like we're having a mirror match right now. So a goal from Ranisha Frank off a cross from Sandra Jakobsen. I forget exactly what minute it was, but I got the goal and the assists right. And then interestingly enough, a foul on Central later in that match with about 12 minutes to go, and Oklahoma Wesleyan getting a PK of their own. So at this point, tied 0-0 until the final minute. It's a possible push-off from Salvadego being challenged, and challenging Bertini. Bertini boxing Salva out. Well, goal kick for the Eagles of Okwoo. That is Zoni to kick it away. So, and that match over in Overland Park was decided on a free kick about 25 yards out by who else? Andrea Villar. A presumptive Hart Offensive Player of the Year. There's one for Zakariet. Zakariet getting it out to Lacerti. Actually, that's actually Campisi. Campisi cross headed out by Osuna. Here Okwoo. Sent it header back by Luengo. So Zojabwami looking to pressure it in deeper. Okwoo looking to counter. This is Luka Lukic. So near side. So I guess a bunk and him getting into a collision. Bunk taking displeasure to it. They're letting Luka Lukic know he didn't appreciate that one. A free kick Central. So Lukic and Herman exchanging pleasantries. Central women victorious in that final minute over in Overland Park, beating the number 5 ranked CMU Eagles against the number 8 ranked Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles. The foul on Salvadego. He may have backed the hip up a little bit too far back in that one. A couple subs ready to check in for Central. Looks like Christian Sanchez and Theo Klein. Recently going viral on Instagram on the overtime _ FC account. Basketball chance into the box for Luka Lukic. Lukic turned over. They're looking for Salvadego, intercepted by Bertini. Bertini goes near to far. Augustevich and taken by Neil Zachariot. Zachariot getting it out to Jayton Johnson. Johnson who's looking for Aaron A. And we're still Salvadego really itching to cut there, but would have been called offsides. Keeping an eye on that side judge. Eagles will reassess. We'll get it back to Camerlengo. Camerlengo will boot it towards, we'll kick it towards midfield. So Herman gets it to Luka Pekovic. Pekovic an integral part of this match, and not for the right reasons, due to the handball that resulted in the penalty kick. So Jabami will clear. Here's Pekovic once again. A trip on Erne, no call. We play on. This one will go out of bounds. Oklahoma Wesleyan will still maintain possession. Klein and Sanchez ready to check in, looking to infuse some offense into this Eagles wing attack. They get one in the box for Oak Woob. That one goes out of bounds. Possession to Central. So goal kick for the CMU Eagles, as we have 2 subs. Checking in for CMU, number 10, Christian Sanchez, and number 24, Theo Klein. So Klein and Sanchez checking in. It looks like Zojabwami and Campisi will check out for the time being. And Alex Nichols looking to get some fresh legs on that wing attack. The 15 near, just outside the offensive third. Klein gets it to Zachariot. He's going to get into Vitizzoni, who will to get on the counter here. Far side. Lukic hounded by 3 Eagles, or Pekovic hounded by 3 Eagles. That's Antello. Antello far to near. A foul called. Possession to Central. This match is flying by. 16 minutes remaining, second half. Which flock of Eagles is looking to separate themselves from the pack here? Or I guess from the flock. I don't think eagles travel in packs, they travel in flocks. Probably why I failed biology. No, I'm just kidding, I never failed biology. Kick for Sanchez, into the box, headed up by Oklahoma Wesleyan. Deflected back out to Basil Erne. Erne looking to do it once more. Zoni will field on a low stress hop there. Zoni gets it away. He's looking to fall back. Sanchez will get it to Camerlengo. And we'll have a goal kick of his own. Sanchez near midfield. Here's Antello. Antello far side. There's Hunter Gillum getting it. Looking for Theo Klein. Oklahoma Wesleyan, definitely one of the faster teams that Central has been facing. Not surprised considering their ranking. A possible chance in here for Velasco. Velasco taken away by Bonk. The ball will remain in possession of Okwu. Cross, going far to near. So we'll just get into that near corner there. Johnson and Sanchez on the challenge. Oklahoma Wesleyan maintaining possession. Seeming we'll have a we'll have a substitution coming in. The next dead ball going their way. Victor Luengo checking back in. Osuna toward the box, headed out by Bonk. Attempted clear by Klein. And Sanchez is able to get it to Klein. Klein racing upfield, looking for Salvadego. Far side corner. And a little bit too much to the right there. So I have a downed Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagle. So it's like Augie Stevich on his knees, on all fours now. And reaching for his posterior, possible cramp. I don't know, who knows? I'm not a doctor. I do work in healthcare though, but intense matchup like this, a lot of running. Make sure you're getting that high quality H2O. Shout out Adam Sandler and the Water Boy. Throw in for Okwu. Augie Stevich thrown in. Jocelyn for position near midfield. Little foul called in favor of Oklahoma Wesleyan. Short break for Campisi. He will join Luengo and ready to check in. So ball near midfield. This will be Julia Bello to kick it away. Bello definitely one of them racking up the accolades during his entirety of 4 years over at Oklahoma Wesleyan, including 3 All-American selections, progressively rising from his freshman year where he was a third-team All-American and first-team All-American as of 2020. In 19, he was a second-team selection there. So just climbing up the ladder with the highest honor in NAIA men's soccer. Also a 2020 NAIA Scholar Player of the Year. Scamalengo will kick it away. Stevich. And Oklahoma Wesleyan rolled off sides. Central in possession. They will get it back just outside their own defensive third. Central will get their no quick setup on their offensive attack. Camerlengo will just kick it away. He's got Sanchez. That's Gillum. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez far side into their offensive third. Klein, possible attempt here. Deflected, and it'll be a corner for Central. One definitely ticketed towards the net. Julia Bello deflected off of him. And the Eagles will have it firmly in their own offensive third. So no checking quite yet for Central. You know, Campisi and Luengo look ready to go. We'll see what they can execute here by. Looks like this one will be taken near side. This is Christian Sanchez. So closing in on single digits, minute remaining. Sanchez just kind of getting a read of the situation here. He'll get it out. And he'll get it back. Oh, Sanchez going to get it back. Pounded by 2 defenders, but he'll kick it out. He'll kick it out. And the subs come in for Central. Substitution for CMU, checking in number 15, Victor Luengo, number 18, Stefano Campisi. So Campisi and Luengo back on. Looks like Salvadego will take a break here. Salvadego out and Erne out as well. So 9 minutes remaining, second half. 1-1 score here in Fayette. Oh, and Stefano goes. So Camerlengo's kicking off on one of the Oklahoma Wesleyan players. It was Velasco looking to harass him a little bit during the goal kick. Stefano will get out the Yesa bunk. On their midfield, Campisi is hounded by Crispum. So we're going to get one for Sanchez. Christian Sanchez! Held by Gadillo, no call. Oklahoma Wesleyan looking to counter. So we'll take away from Central themselves. Both teams just jostling for possession of the ball. That one will go out. Possession will remain in Central. But looking for a quick throw in. Looking to continue the pressure. Here's Theo Klein out for Christian Sanchez. And taken away by Crispum. I'll go out. Possession to Central. Quick break for Salvadego. Zojabwami also ready to check back in as well. Substitution for CMU, checking in number 14, Billy Zojabwami, and number 11, Alessandro Salvadego. So Salvadego and Zojabwami back in. Jayton Johnson and Christian Sanchez will take a breather. 7 minutes remaining for second half. Eagles 1, Oklahoma Wesleyan and CMU. Oklahoma Wesleyan taking possession on their midfield. See which flock of Eagles will be the ones to break the ceiling here. In a battle of the two best teams by ranking in all of the NAIA. Here for a match in Fayette. A prize fight of sorts. A possible turnover here. Here's Pekovic. Hounded enough by Zachariot to get it out of trouble. And look, attempted cross there by Crispum, but it goes well into the end zone. Looked like Pekovic had Pekovic had a break all by his lonesome there, him and Camerlengo, but unable to corral it and get an offensive chance up there. So Central evading pressure for now. No damage done. Bunk and Crispum, 50-50 ball. Nice bicycle kick by Antello. Attempted clear. Here comes Central. Possible one for Salvadego. Salvadego and slid and cleared out by Vitazzoni. Great play by him. Oakwood takes it the other way. Good deal. And how by Campisi, intercepted by Herman. Herman for Zojabwami. Back to Herman, unable to corral it. And a foul on Theo Klein. Eagles play on. Well, both teams. The foul called on Hunter Gillum. Free kick near midfield for Oakwoo. Matchup 4.5 minutes remaining in regulation. So Zachariah looking for Klein. See if he can work his magic in the near side corner. Theo Klein against Bertini. Gets it Salvadego. Salvadego, a shot from him, just wide left. Inside 4 minutes now. Three and a half minutes remaining, second half. 1-1 score here in Fayette in a match that has definitely lived up to the billing so far. 87 minutes in. If we're recycling scripts from earlier today, the women's match between Oklahoma Wesleyan and CMU over in Overland Park ended on a goal by Andrea Villar in minute 89 off of a free kick about 25 yards out. Will Central share the same fate today in this one? Or will Oklahoma Wesleyan pin the first loss on CMU? In 13 matches. As a little bicycle, but kicked right to Camerlengo. 2:30 remaining. Looking for Campisi. Campisi far side. He's got Klein. Klein for Salvadego. Open field up ahead. Two Oakwood Eagles on him. Salvadego looking to work and taken by Oklahoma Wesleyan. Pekovic out to a pull on the jersey by a pull on Velasco. I don't think he could have hit from that one. There'll be a yellow card on Marcos Herman. Wait on confirmation on that yellow card. Yes, minute 88. Yellow card assessed to Central Methodist, number 20, Marcos Herman. So 2:06 remaining. Yellow card assessed to Herman. So will there be a goal in the final 2 minutes here? The script kind of repeating itself, and safe catch by Camerlengo. Inside 2 minutes now. I'll need to check the record books, but see when the last time that Central Methodist lost in Fayette. Check in for CMU number 9, Jayton Johnson. Johnson in, Theo Klein will take a seat. And in a half remaining, we'll see if CMU can get one final offensive possession here. Johnson. As CMU gets set up in the box, we're looking for one of those strong flip tosses by Johnson. It's hounded by an Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagle and cleared out by Stevich. Stevich looking for a possible counter here. A foul called near midfield. Oklahoma Wesleyan may have the final possession here. Inside 1 minute. So final minute here. Oklahoma Wesleyan taking their time getting set up. Don't want a possible counter from Central. So you can get in the goalie Vitazzoni out close to midfield as well. Just want to bleed as much clock as possible to prevent any possible chance of a counter by CMU. So free kick, Stefan Lukic owns the tally in this match for Oklahoma Wesleyan. So Lukic gets it in. So a chance near the corner. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the end of regulation, the score is 1-1. So we are through 90 minutes, and we do not have a winner yet here in Fayette. So we will go to our first overtime contest. Short intermission here. We'll have overtime periods to decide a winner. If not, then this match ends in a draw. Still undecided here in Fayette. 1-1. Penalty kick goal from Salvadego. And then the equalizer from Stefan Lukic. We're off to an overtime period. We'll take a short break, come back fresh. We'll have overtime for you to decide a winner here in Fayette. Number 1, CMU. Number 2, Oklahoma Wesleyan. The KCAC and the Heart, the champions in each. We'll have 10 more minutes, possibly more, to decide a winner. We'll take a break, come back fresh. This is CMU Eagles Men's Soccer on HeartConferenceNetwork.com. Oklahoma Wesleyan, the CMU Eagles, the champions of the Heart of America Athletic Conference, and the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles, the champions of the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference, the KCAC. So this 1 versus 2 matchup, center of the men's soccer world here as of right now. A lot of the heart matches to take place tonight around 7:30. So 10 more minutes in this prize fight if we have a golden goal on our hands by either side. This is our first overtime match here in this regular season for CMU. They did play Division II, I believe it was Division II Maryville out of the GLVC to a 1-1 tie back here in Fayette. That was all the way back in late August, early September. So Eagles still going right to left. And Oklahoma Wesleyan will take over. The tallies for this match: Alessandro Salvadego on a penalty kick of a free kick by Christian Sanchez, kicked right off of the hand of Luka Pekovic. And this one, foul called. Free kick central, near side, close to midfield. Just outside their offensive third. Both these teams champions in their respective conferences. Oklahoma Wesleyan going 11-0 and winning the KCAC running away as the number 2 ranked team in the nation. CMU, same story there. 11-0 in their own right. All possible chance for Salvadego. And that one goes out of bounds. And a corner called for Central. So overtime works here in the NAI. There's 2 overtime periods of 10 minutes each in the regular season. If there's no golden goal, or goal wins where a goal would win it, as we have a downed CMU Eagle player, and is Victor Antello, and spent a little bit of time on the turf, just kind of gathering himself. The trainer out to go take a look at him. So Marcos Herman will have a free kick. He'll have a corner kick on the other side. Oh, Victor Antello's all right. He's looking to get up. The assistance of one of the Oklahoma Wesleyan players. He's possibly hopping off. It's something. It's like he's favoring his left leg there. Substitution for Oklahoma Wesleyan, checking in number 36, Mark Skelton. And checking in for CMU, number 5, Tom Hideon. So maybe a left leg for Antello, just using my naked eye here. Hopefully he's all right. It looks like he's with the support of the trainer. He's being helped off. Hopefully he's not too serious. And we'll have another one coming in for Oklahoma Wesleyan. It'll be Edgar Risi Osuna. Corner kick for Central. Herman. So Marcos Herman to take it. 2 Eagles in the box, in the goalie's box. 3 Eagles crashing. Looking for a header. Salvadego headed out. Was headed out by Okwu. Off the sideline, but it looked like above a throw-in on the other side. Throw-in near side. So Hunter Gillum to throw in. So 2 overtime periods. First one to score would win, being termed as a golden goal would win the match. So header for Bonk. Salvadego, right foot. Blocked by Oklahoma Wesleyan. Another possible chance here for Bonk. Looks like Bonk was offsides on that one. So they rule Oklahoma Wesleyan in possession. About 3.5 minutes into the first overtime period. It's going to be minute 94 if you're counting up. There's one down near side for Christian Sanchez. 3 Eagles on him. Here's one for Salvadego. And ruled offsides, much to the dismay of the CMU faithful. So kick for Vitazzoni, who's played the entire match thus far. Vitazzoni going near to far. It's headed out. There's Herman looking to get it out, stolen by Cadillo. Cadillo will go far side. Stevich goes back near side. Once again. Attempted shot towards the box, but kicked right to Camerlengo. He'll throw it far side. Hunter Gillum. Luengo. Gonna find Klein. Intercepted by Oklahoma Wesleyan. So Oklahoma Wesleyan will maintain possession. I have a couple subs coming in, one or two for Oklahoma Wesleyan, 1 for Central. Checking in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 15, Philip Kovich. Also checking in, number 9, Jorge Velasco. And for CMU, checking in, number 18, Stefano Campisi. So Campisi on. Theo Klein will take a seat. Cold night here in Fayette. A lot of rain earlier, but it's like we've had a dry spell thus far, but still playing on a wet track. 57 degrees out there. The calendar has definitely flipped to fall. So 4 minutes remaining, first overtime period. Throw in for Central. Gillum is Salvadego. Salvadego just outside the box. Going to get one for Neil Zachariah, but cleared by Oklahoma Wesleyan. It's cleared out by Stevich. Or correction, it's cleared out by Velasco, just checking in. Corner kick Central. Christian Sanchez to take it. 3:30 remaining second half, or first overtime period. Sanchez gets it away. Going far side. Possible header there. He was looking for Tom Irion, but no. That one just squirts out of bounds. Possession back to Oklahoma Wesleyan. Vitazzoni to kick it away inside 3 minutes now. Vitazzoni far side, and a mistake by Vitazzoni. Central will take possession. Central looking to pressure Hunter Gillum, throw in, looking for Campisi. Gillum gets it back, looking for Neil Zachariot. Cleared out by the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles. Run Central, taken back by Okwu. Intercepted by Irion. Irion near midfield. Gonna get one for Christian Sanchez. Ojibwami. Ojibwami is looking for Herman. Possession remaining with Central. Looking for a quick throw in to continue the pressure. 2 minutes remaining, first overtime period. Ojibwami shakes his defender, Velasco. Getting one out for Sanchez. Sanchez looking a off one for Salvadego, a little too low. Oklahoma Wesleyan looking to counter. It's a bonk near midfield, creating a 50-50 ball. It's looking to get out to Tom Irion. Irion far side. Header back to Campisi. Campisi midfield. Luengo gets it to Ojibwami. Ojibwami going far side. Far side Campisi. One defender on him, it's Stevich. Campisi. Campisi. Centering between the hash marks. Ojibwami. I got far side Gillum. Gillum crossing into the zone. Header. Still in the box. Possession to Central. Possible chance here for Sanchez. Just a traffic of... And a foul called. Oklahoma Wesleyan possession. 1 minute remaining. Definitely a lot of traffic within that box. Possible multiple chances there for Central. Unable to cash in on that one. Oklahoma Wesleyan takes over. CMU definitely the aggressors in this first overtime period, creating their chances. Also looking for one more right here, but cleared out by Okwu. 22 seconds, so short break between overtime periods. We'll have 10, and then we'll have another 10 minutes to decide a winner. If not, no golden goal within the next 10 minutes. As we count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the end of the first overtime period, we are still tied 1-1. So we're through one overtime period, 5-minute break. We'll have a 5-minute break. So a little bit of friction between teams, between Pekovic and Vision's a little bit obstructed here. Couldn't see who he was getting into it with. So, actually, not a 5-minute break. We're going with a quick 2-minute break. Then we're right back at it. We'll stay with you for the time being. Look at what's ahead for Central. So, 2 more matches for the majority of the Heart. A lot of the men's games are scheduled to get started late tonight. So Graceland will be over at Hadzik, taking on Mount Mercy. All these matches kick off around 7:30 p.m., just kind of depending on what time their women's contest concludes. So Culver Stockton over in Oskaloosa to take on William Penn. Park over in Springfield to take on Evangel. Benedictine will be in Baldwin City to take on Baker. MNU over nearby Marshall, Missouri to take on Missouri Valley. And then Grandview taking on Clark over in Dubuque. The standings as of right now. CMU clinching the Hart regular season championship with a record of 11-0. One more match to go this Saturday against Park University. That match will take place at approximately 2:30 p.m. And then going 2 through 8, Mid-American Nazarene 7-2-1, half game lead over Missouri Valley. So, critical battle for second over in Marshall tonight. Looks like they'll be in the same side of the bracket, but it just depends on which team which he may secure a spot in the home field advantage in the semifinals. So Missouri Valley in third, 7-3 record. Grandview 6-3-1. William Penn 6-4. Baker in sixth at 5-5. And now Park, Clark, Graceland, and Mount Mercy all within striking distance of each other for the seventh and eighth spots. Graceland and Mount Mercy on the outside looking in. Park and Clark 7th and 8th respectively. So a lot of shuffling, a lot of important matches to come up in the remainder of the Hart Conference. But as far as CMU is concerned, they'll be taking on the 8th seed, whoever that may be, right here at Davis Field. Secure on November 5th, I believe. The quarterfinal matches, men's and women's soccer. I forget which days I know which as we begin overtime period number 2 here in Fayette. 10 minutes to determine a winner in this 1 versus 2 matchup. A possible preview of a national championship tournament match here in Fayette. So Oklahoma Wesleyan going left to right this time. Possible chance here by Luka Lukic. Camerlengo to his left makes the save. So Central being caught a little flat-footed on that one. A great chance for the Oklahoma Wesleyan University Eagles. We have a down Oklahoma Wesleyan player on the far side. That is Amadou Gadillo. Looks like he's all right. Maybe a little bit of a gimp there. So the sub coming in for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Checking in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 2, Edgar Risi Osuna. So the postseason started today. CMU will be playing the pride of Clark University, who was just here this past Saturday. The CMU boat racing Clark 5-0 in the first half, and then adding 1 in the second half. Pretty much concluded from the moment go. So the center back Yesabank getting it over far side. He's got Christian Sanchez. Sanchez for Herman. Herman and Sanchez. And those great opportunities in that first overtime period. Just couldn't quite get the foot on that they wanted. Possible chance here. Salvadego off the deflection and couldn't quite corral it and punch it into the net. Last second save by Vitizzoni, who's been outstanding tonight. Only goal to his credit off of a PK. Other than that, he has played magnificently. A foul. It's a foul called on Hunter Gillum. Oku taking the other way, but Victor Luengo has it near midfield. Campisi and challenged by Stevic. Foul called on Stevic. So Jabwami near midfield, near side. So 7.5 minutes for one of these teams to get a golden goal. Camerlengo will inquiring about taking the free kick, but Zojabami will take it. Looking for Salvadego, being hounded by 2 Wesleyan defenders. That's Stevic and Crispum. A big cross deflected out of bounds. Corner kick for CMU. Corner kick for CMU. Marcos Herman to take it. Herman looking to get it in with his left foot. Herman gets it away. Eagles come up front. Possible chance. Goal! ball. It's golden for SAMU. They win it 2-1 here. 2 overtimes required. So waiting on confirmation of who scored that one. And we have a final here in Fayette. A golden goal off the cross from Marcos Herman. We'll see who it was. Waiting to see who it was. Hit the refresh button. It's very difficult to determine. We're still waiting on confirmation of that one, but regardless, the Eagles victorious in this 1 versus 2 matchup. This prize fight between the KCAC and the Heart. The Eagles victorious on a golden goal in the second overtime, and it was scored. SAMU goal scored by number 5, Tom Hideon. Final score in tonight's contest: SAMU 2, Oklahoma Wesleyan 1. So Tom Hideon credited with the golden goal in 2 overtimes, requiring 104 minutes to determine a winner between the number 1 ranked team and number 2 ranked team. And in the battle of the Eagles is SAMU victorious in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching on HeartConferenceNetwork.com. So SAMU will take the road one last time this Saturday in Parkville to take on Park University in the Heart finale. And then they'll be right back here in Fayette for the conference tournament quarterfinals beginning on November the 5th. All right, so we'll wrap it up from here. Thanks you so much for all your support. We'll see you next time. SAMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. The SAMU Eagles victorious in 2 overtimes on the golden goal by Tom Hideon. We'll see you next time. Good night from Fayette.